Welcome back to Pantheon, everybody. This is episode number 32. I'm Zisteau, you're not, you're you, and I'm me. Alright, so we've got all the wall from intersections 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we know where intersection 5 is. So before we head into the end game for this very large map, now I want to tie up some loose ends. There's some areas we haven't explored. Whoa, skeleton. Skeleton. That was a timely turnaround there, where I went from F5 mode into first person. There are some loose ends. I would like to explore some of the areas we sort of glossed over in our exploration of this map, and I want to look for some of the records. So first area to explore is this little whatever this is down here underneath, or to the side of the Home of Victory Monument area. Alright, let us make our way in. What have we here? Labyrinth of the Silent. Okay, Labyrinth of the Silent. So, we're going to be heading into here, and then we're going to look for the records. And on the web page where you download the map, what's this? Spoiler. On the webpage where you download the map, there are a series of hints on how to find the records. Thus far, I think I've got maybe 3. I don't have all that many. So, what we're going to do, we'll go through this area. Loot. We're going to go through this area, and then we shall read up on those hints and see if we can't find... Okay. This is weird. We will read the hints and see if we can't figure out where they might be. Alright, a gold sword and some torches. I wonder, can I look down through here? There's netherrack and fire. Alright. I don't think I really need to... Tell you what, I'm going to leave a trail of breadcrumbs. Instead of lighting up everything, this area might be a little bit confusing. I'm going to leave a trail of... Aha, spawner. I saw you. Trail of breadcrumbs to get us in and out. If I start to see something that seems more difficult than what this is, then we shall, then I'll light up more stuff. But just the occasional zombie spawners is whatevs. See you later, spawner. Okay, very similar, all these rooms. I guess we'll just run through. Let's not spend too much time on this area. Unless we see something a little bit different than this. Hi, bam. I'm not even gonna attack you, I'm just gonna let you be. There's some loot. Alright, get the spawner. Nice little bit of experience. Basically nothing. Okay. Random garbage. Random garbage. Anything else? Did you spawn from naturalness? No, you did not. You are an unnatural seed of Satan. Huh, alright. Well, I guess let's run through a little bit more. And if I don't see anything super unique, then we will just we'll just head somewhere else, and I'll probably finish this off camera. Oh, that's nice. The bottle of experience. Where'd you guys come from? Not there. That doesn't matter. Okay, I'll look around. If I see anything important, I shall let you know. Alright, well, there was nothing useful in that area, so let's move on to looking for the records. The ones I've got so far, as well as the backup walls, they're in here. We've got Catfar Blocks and Malohi, and on the web page, the Minecraft forum thread where you can download the map, link is in the description. They've got a series of hints on how to find each of the records, and just to help me keep these straight as we go after one or the other, I made a book for each one, and some of them are very vague. Like, so vague, I'm wondering how I would even tell where that was. So I thought, let's go over the ones we've already found, and see if we can't get some clues, and then we'll move on to one that we haven't found. The whispers are all but silent. The water trembles. I rise above the blue and watch. Okay, so I think this is the first one we found. Cat, right? In the very beginning, in that area with the water and the vines. The only thing is, there's a lot of area with water. What does tremble mean? Creepers? Look, that is so vague. That's not really a hint. I mean, there's nothing there for you to deduce and figure out. You just have to look around in every area in the game that has water. Okay, let's try the next one, far. I wait with the spiders where the land changes behind the fall. The isle is never the same. Okay, so this one has isle in it. This is the one from the flickering isle with the spiders, where the land changes. So this one, I think we could figure out because isle is capitalized. We could say, all right, there's an area called Flickering Isle. There's a place where the land changes, an area with spiders. So we could find that. I think that is a useful hint. Let's put this one there for far. Next one is blocks. I grow in naught but emptiness. They wrap around me coiling. I am theirs. Can you take me from the void? I think this might be the one that's under the tree in Yggdrasil. I don't exactly remember, but that sounds like void. They wrap around me. Maybe that's the roots of the tree. I'm not sure. Maloi. I loom larger than all before the temple of the moon in the darkness below. I believe this is the one that we just got from the Colossus Deverantum underneath that temple. I think so. But again, I'm not exactly sure because that was kind of vague too. All right, so I looked through the others, and the next one I would like to go after is actually not this one. It's Stall. Below the spire, I lurk in the darkness, waiting, crippled for the sky to fall. Okay, so this one has the word spire in it. I lurk in the darkness, waiting for the sky to fall. So I think that one is going to be, let me put these other ones here and we'll come back from later. I think that's going to be in the Windborn Spire. I think that's in the bottom of the spire. There was a little area there. We could have gone down and it looked like there was nothing there. Let's go check it out. All right, here we are. This is where we came into the area at. The beacon was over there. We came down from the wall because there's a teleporter there that leads to intersection 5. So it's faster to come this way. There's a spawner. Let's just head in here. Let's just blow things up and murder things. I don't have the beacon anymore, but I guess that's okay. And I also don't have a way out, which is like my #1 rule, but oh well. Let's just go after it. This has got to be it, right? Unless it's in one of those other little floating things. And since we're going down, it's much safer than going up. The only real thing I'm worried about is any kind of TNT that goes off that knocks the bottom out from under us. And if that happens, we're kind of screwed anyway, unless we manage to get a nice ender pearl off. Well, this goes down farther than I thought. Hey. Okay, got him. Just juke left to left, left to right, right to left. He didn't shoot us because he's stupid. Oh, spawner. Creeper. He did. Oh! Okay, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Let me try and close this up before the gas start flying around. There are a lot of gas spawners out around the outside of this thing. Having a creeper blow up is basically the worst case scenario. At this point, I can tank up any kind of normal minion without any kind of problem. Let's use these, because they're not worth anything anywhere else, so I'll just get rid of them. Okay, good. Wow, this really does go down pretty far, doesn't it? And there's a lot of creepers down here, so we should probably murder them. All right, one left. And kablamo. All right, skeleton spawner, you're dead. What next? Nothing? Oh, no, there's still more. Wow, this is really tight and windy. It's amazing how far this goes down. I would have thought when we... Ooh, bedrock. I would have thought when we first went down that there wouldn't have been that much here. Sorry, no bird cage for this one. I guess because that would have taken up too much space. This must be a teleporter to get out. Offering to the gods. Stall. Awesome. Okay, so the book worked. Unless I just want to peek my nose out here. There's still like another 15, 20 blocks of stuff beneath us. Ooh, there's a gas spawner. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go put this on the monument. Offering to the gods. Stall. Alright, so all the way back to Intersection 1 and the Virulent Grove. So I know the next record, 13, is somewhere in Intersection 1 because it says on the forum thread that the hints are in order in which you would encounter them in the map, normally. So that means that, based on a process of deduction on the ones I already have, I know that it's got to be in Intersection 1, and I think it's got to be here, because I checked the other areas where I haven't already found one, and couldn't find anything. And we are having slagadoos. Whoa! TNT, you can't really see. Let's get to a spot where I can actually stand still. Let's get out of this water for a second. Okay, so it's in here. Now the book isn't very helpful. The first path into the fort, it hints at what lies above. The haze of poison lingers, as will your body. Oh, oh, it looked like it was in my eyeball. That's just because I was looking down. It's actually in my shoulder. Yeah, so there's one in here somewhere, I'm guessing. And I seem to remember someone saying previously, I need a path into the fort. How am I going to get up here? I remember someone saying previously that there was a record here when I was just reading comments. I was like, oh, that's great. That's kind of a spoiler. And I actually did come back here and look before and never found anything. All right, let's get up into here somehow. Get off of me. Oh, I've got thorns on. That's why that's happening. Took a little damage there. Let's go. Let's just go up into the tree. See if we can't find something. Okay, this doesn't look all that helpful. Put a torch down. I said the first path into the fort, and I do have an axe. Okay, let's get in here. All right, we're inside. I don't know what first path into the fort means. Tell you what, let's back up. Oh. Is this it? Offering to the gods, 13. Awesome, 2 wolf eggs. Hint. Is this a hint? Better not be a hint for the record. The precious you seek is near the crumbling ceiling. Okay, so that's for the wall, which I already have. All right, nice. Offering to the gods, 13. All right, next up, I think maybe Chirp might be here. Also, again, going on the order I was giving them in. And the devs said there's only 1 record in each area, maximum. Some areas don't have them. And the hints on the webpage are in the order you would encounter them. So I've already got one from this intersection, and I've got one from the next intersection, right? So I know that it's got to be in this area because everything else has been crossed off. The hint is not very useful, though. It's not very helpful at all. The first area, actually, I spent a lot of time walking through Rumble His Nest, not finding anything. The ground above me trembles. That's what I thought Rumble His would. But there's a lot of TNT here, too. I burn, I break, I boil. I don't know what that's all about. That doesn't make any sense to me. So we'll go up here. There is this cave I never explored by where the wool is. Over there. Let's just... I will break spawners when I see them, because it's good for experience. For the most part, I'm just going to ignore them. So up here there's... Oh, come on, guys. No wonder I just ran past this. Jerks. Alright, let's back up. let's back up. Maybe I should have started recording after I got past this part. Kind of forgot they were here. Because we were only here very briefly. Oh, gosh. Nothing there. Okay. Say goodbye, spawner. Okay, so the wool was right up in here, and I had very little problem retrieving it, but there was this cave off to the side, and a lot of endermen. And I was actually wanting to come back here with a looting sword, which this sword does not have to farm them. And I... Ooh. The heck is going on with that? It's spawning sand. Difficulty's on normal, so it's not like nothing should be spawning. I don't know what that's all about. There they are. Okay. I should not be standing next to the lava like this to do this. I should have a safer position, shouldn't I? Alright, never mind. We'll do this later. I don't need to kill these guys right now. And I don't have a looting sword on me. Anyway, let's leave them alone. We got the wool from right there. Oh, okay. So there's a cave here, which I think we might have to follow. Let's just leave those behind. There's a cave, and I think if we... Ooh, TNT. I think if we go down far enough, we might find what we're looking for. Oh, get off of me. There. So annoying. Don't do any actual damage and are hardly ever dangerous. Just annoying. Just annoying. I don't know why map makers like making them so much. Okay. Let's just keep going. See if we can move through here quickly, because I've got one more record disc to look for, and I'm almost certain I know where that one is. Those things have knockback. They're really hitting me far. Okay, I don't want to get turned around either, though, because these tunnels can be kind of confusing if they go up, down, left, right. All different directions. Yeah, they've got some kind of potion effect on them, and they're right under here. Say goodbye, spawner. Good for an experience. Not good for my nerves, because they get on them. They get on my nerves. Get it? Alright, say goodbye, spawner. Just keep moving. How's my stuff doing? Oh, my chest plate is going to break because it has thorns on it, right? Am I wearing the thorns one? Yeah, it's got thorns on it. That's okay. I've got some backups. For that very reason, I don't like wearing chest plates with thorns. So if it breaks, I actually kind of don't care. Kind of don't care. Plus, I've got 34 levels at this point. So we're doing okay. Say goodbye, spawner. Alright, let's just outrun these guys. They're not very fast. Keep running. Okay, just some random tunnel. Goes on forever. There's some there, but I'm just gonna go past them. This, should we read that hint again? It said stuff about the ground rumbling. But that's like most of this area, Rumble Hiss, or not Rumble Hiss, Dormant Mine. Ooh. Blowy up stuff. Get out of the way. Let me kill these. Let me kill some. Fireworks? Okay, just go by. Run by. Leave them alone. They'll leave you alone. They won't leave me alone. Well, they will if I get far enough away. Okay. Is this a dead end? Let's kill these. There. Alright. Should have brought some splash potions of damaging. Might have been a good idea. I have a feeling my chest plate's gonna break if it hasn't already. No, it hasn't yet. But probably almost. Let me just thin them out enough so I can actually run through here. There. Yeah, look at that experience. Alright, I'm gonna look around in this tunnel, which seems to go on forever, and if I find what we're looking for, I'll record that part. Aha! Found it! Pretty sure. Pretty darn tootin' sure that... Oh, witches! It's a witch! Just go fast. Just go fast. Offering to the gods chirp. We're only getting one for the last couple. Okay, let's just run by. Let's give them the slip. They're not that fast, right? So we could probably just run it. We got out of there. They're still kind of coming after me. The only other thing I've seen in the tunnel are the fish. Okay, let's fill up the health. And then keep going. So we got it. Yeah, but we only got one, so I'm not going to have extras in my loot chest. I guess that's okay. I'll just have to try to keep the books with the hints in order so I remember which ones we still have to get without going all the way to the Victory Monument. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, is it digging me a tunnel? Yeah, it's digging a tunnel. Look at that. Okay, we're almost there. Come on. Light. Redstone? Lots of blocks I've picked up. Aha! Okay, we got kind of a shortcut out of the area. Huh, that's kind of neat. I took off the chest plate just before it broke. Nothing else broke. We got chirp. Let's go put that on the monument. And then we got one left. Offering to the gods, chirp. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, last one to do before we head down to intersection 5. Maul, the asylum hisses in the depths of the depths. Okay. The suits do not find the sanctuary of the end. Okay, I don't know what any of that means. I just know asylum. Okay, asylum, and it's got to be in this intersection, and I haven't found one in this area. And there was kind of an asylum-looking thing with, like, cages and whatnot. And there were all these books about the people going insane. And there was an area I didn't explore. So, A plus B plus C. I mean, if it looks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's probably where the record is, right? Okay, so let's run in here, right down here. Now, the reason I didn't explore this the first time is because I ran into a silverfish bomb. I was out of blocks or something. I didn't have a way to get past. Something like that. Get out of here. So I never went through here. And I think... Okay, bat. Just get in my way. I think this is gonna be it. Oh, hello. Got a nice cage on your head. That is a silverfish. Okay. So let's cut off some directions here and go through here. Okay, yeah, this is a little room with some cobblestone. This has got to be it. Oh, here's another room. Didn't even see this. Thank you. Say goodbye, spawner. Another little room. Okay. Let's move on down. Close that off. Close that for a second while we look in here. Ooh, magma cream. Good. Lovely. Fire resistance potions. Might want those at some point. I've only had a few previously, and I've had to sort of save them for when I really want them. Not that I really need them all that often, but it doesn't hurt to have. Oh, there's a room here. Nothing. Okay, just a bed. Ooh. Whoever lived there must have hated their life. Although if you're in here to begin with, you probably hate your life already, or you're not even aware that it's worth hating. Because you're insane. You went crazy. Room? This is how you do this, by the way. Divide and conquer. In case you're wondering. Let's see, what do we got? Glistening melon, lovely. Useful stuff for once in one of these dungeons. What are the chances of that? Usually the loot in this map, just like, hey, you're in intersection 4. Wouldn't you like this shiny new stone sword? It's really nice. Okay, these guys are a little confused. Ooh, ender pearls. Awesome. Something else that's useful. Ooh, more hallway. Okay, let's do one thing at a time, though. Okay. So we went there. Look in here. No loot. Just take the areas. One room. Ooh. Blazes. What? Nice. Get out of here, bat. Okay, there are blazes. Those are poison spiders. We'll kill him. Okay, I'm not too worried. Not too worried. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Let me come in here. Wow, nether stars. All right, we'll come back for that. Coming back for that. After we do some stuff, my armor's fine. My boots might break. I got 3 spare parts now, though, or you know, spare backup sets. All right, let's back up a little bit. Let's not go too fast. Douse ourselves. We're being chased. Okay, I do have some potions, so let's just go ahead and blaze through here with the regen. I don't need the speed. Or the knockback. I guess the healing would be a good idea. Okay, but I'm not going to take the nether stars out of that chest, because that is super valuable. I'm on fire, but who cares? There's the record. What's beneath me? Water? Just water and glowstone. Alright, we're out of here. That's fish. Let's not even bother. Let's grab this stuff. Oh, yeah. Bottle of enchanting is okay. Nether star. I already have 2 beacons. So if I find another area where I can use a beacon, we're going to have a quad beacon. I don't know if that's ever actually going to happen, because pretty good likelihood the remainder of the map is in the nether. Because it seems like intersection 5 might be in the nether, unless it leads to another portal. Not really sure yet, but that seems to be the case. But there we go. There's the last record mall. Now we just have to go back and put it on the victory monument. Alright, offering to the gods mall. And I guess these records also, the victory monument for the records, goes in order that you would get them in the maps. So it looks like there's 3 left to get towards the end. This one was the first one, right? No, I think we got Cat first. Or did we get 13? We didn't get 13 first. It seems like more or less, though, it's in order. Because we've been going around the edge of the wall, and those are the 3 I guess we'll get in intersection 5. But here we go. Offering to the gods mall. Woohoo! Fireworks! I really need to do something with fireworks. Well, I guess my single-player game, I won't have them for a while. But when I do, I want to use them, because they're cool. Alright, but that's it for this episode. Episode done. And intersections 1, 2, 3, and 4 smashed into the ground, ground to dust underneath my my iron boot with my Sky Soul shoes. Next episode, we go after intersection 5, the crazy over-the-top endgame. At least that's what I've heard. I've heard it's crazy. See you next time. Bye-bye.